So passing anger on to someone else isn't going to bring peace. It's only going to bring more anger and more frustration and more bad situations. So like the Taoist philosophy, Lao Tzu would say, water is the softest, the most yielding substance. So only through being soft can we overcome all things and truly see what matters. When we're hard and think we're getting wins by it, and think we're being better, we always fall, and it never comes out how we want it to. So it might sound cringy, it might sound like you've heard it all before, and it's like just someone said your whole life, but it's all about the heart, man. It's always the heart. We've always got a heart. We can't deny it. We've had it since we were born. It's what it is, man. I think a lot of people waking up to that, and I didn't. I thought when I was a kid, like, especially like getting told that on wherever on YouTube and stuff, that it's just like it's one of them things. It's kind of a bit like I don't get it, but it's like it comes. It's like mathematics. It comes, and then you like have little sparks, and you're like, oh shit, that's cool, and yeah, mate. Um, what else we got? What else we cooking up? Oh. And also with everything I sort of put out there, I don't expect anyone to be like me. I don't expect anyone to, you know, you don't have to. Don't allow anybody or yourself to put it on yourself to feel like you need to be more like me or more like my knowledge. If you think the Earth's a spinning ball or whatever you think, if I don't know, like whatever, it doesn't matter, you know. Just glad you're like maybe watching my videos or having a laugh about it. That's it, man. Yeah, everyone has their own time. Also about polyester and things people are wearing, and people might be especially spiritual, more especially more conscious people maybe worrying about what to wear and cottons and polyesters. I sort of come in full circle and realizing maybe polyester's not as bad as it might be. Apparently there's a lot of studies on polyester lowering testosterone and messing with women's menstrual cycles and stuff. It is possible, I think, but I don't think it is as bad as we need make it out to be, because there's so much chemicals and everything everywhere, and we can take on so much more than we think. There's so many levels to like life, I guess. You just it's like it's, one time in life you might not be spiritual, and then later on you might gain a bit of knowledge, and then it's like, and then you get to a certain point in being more conscious, and then you're like, I don't even want to wear like polyester, and then you're like worrying about it, but then you're in the trap again. So you got to realize, you know, there's chemicals in the sky, the food, the water, the everything, man. Everything's out to kill our vibe, man. Everything, and you see everywhere on the streets, people only wear black. They only talk in ways of what's getting put out by media, and It's very strange, man. It's very strange. It's really start seeing the system. Anywhere you go, it's very like, whoa. You notice it. I think wearing colour is super important. Wearing patterns. People don't wear patterns anymore. I feel like, yeah, definitely wearing colour and patterns is really important. But, you know, yeah, we're living in a system and we're much stronger than we think we are. Definitely. Yeah. So yeah, polyester is the main, I guess the main substance is actually from the earth. It's from the earth. But then it's, you know, like it's hardened. It's hardened with chemicals. It's hardened and made into yeah, these are polyester. It's made into an actual solid substance to make material with. So I guess it's like maybe natural and half bad. Uh, but yeah, I think it'll be fine, man. What else? Yeah, so my phone cut off, but a minute ago. But so the way we can really see through this, and I've said a lot of my videos, I'm like, we might get on hunting and things like that, and that's really important. I still think it is, but maybe for some, maybe not for me, I don't know, but meat, it really blocks my whole sinuses up and my whole everything, so I can't really even eat meat, which is fine. I don't mind, you know, like, you know, it's not like, you know, eating dead things isn't the most irie vibe anyway, so just still I don't do yeah, boy, that's right, you know. And that stuff passes through you like the best, you know. People have done studies. Richard Anderson, he looked at people who haven't eaten meat in their life, and they had no mucoplaque, they had nothing in them. And you know, it's something about meat, it turns sticky, and because we have hairs on our gut wall, it, you know, the meat doesn't pass through, and rotting flesh passing through us, it doesn't take as quick as we think it does. So I see it as like the veg would more like ferment, it would more turn into like healthy gases for us, along, you know, with like sugars in our gut, and creates like a microbiome in our gut. But yeah, this whole spiritual path is mad, because there's so many dimensions we're actually looking at. We're looking at like maybe native tribes, and we're saying like, but that's all there's ever been, and so what, like of course we're meant to eat meat. Then like as soon as you find out about flat earth, and you're thinking like, wait, if there's more space, and if level water, if you know, like if water sits level however big, then like we're looking at like whole different dimensions of and whole different lands that we never even got told about. So there's so much more to our thinking than we've been told. It's not just been a linear sort of history that we've been told, like Stone Age and then this age and this age. History's a lie, man. Trust me. Destroy history. Blood clot. It's gonna get done. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, there's different dimensions, and maybe we're actually in hell right now. This might be hell. This is what the lower beings have created for us. and there's certain ways to rise above it. Like, I feel like eating ital, eating more light, eating more airy food, being more loving, being more caring. It makes you lighter, and then your spirit, and you can actually feel it. You become lighter. You can, I don't know. You don't feel like when you're happy, you're light. When you're sad, you just feel so heavy, so heavy. It's like that death sort of feeling. Even in death, you can feel life. So yeah, you can die and be reborn. But that's what they don't want. This is exactly what they don't want. These lower beings in the astral realm, they want to keep us in a low vibration. So yeah, so being flow, you have flow. When you do mucoid plaque cleansing, bentonite clay, psyllium husk, whole bunch of other herbs from Richard Anderson, all them things, you flush it, and you realise you got more flow, man. You got more. You're better thinking, better. You cleared the toxins, standing toxins in your gut. Guts. If you look into mucoid plaque, it's fucking like long rubber, long sticky hard rubber. Clear that out. Yeah. So raising your vibration. And this is why there's a lot of abayas and witches out there that are already stuck in a mindset that they think they know what's right, because they're already put into something. When there's it's like the onion again, or it's like the levels of how deep it really goes. It goes so deep that, so the abayas are getting told by some other being, and then that being's getting told by that being. But if you're living in a way of hate and deceit, then that's exactly, see ya, and that's exactly what you're gonna give off, because most people won't even sit and listen to somebody who has something different to say, or a different kind of vibe to give off, and they just won't. They won't have it. They won't sit. They won't. Nah, they're gone. It's it's fickle. It breaks so easily, and because they haven't learned how to be soft, it breaks so easily. So so people are getting, if you go to an abaya to know something, or to gain power, or to get money or anything, you're never truly gonna be happy, because most of it out there is for a negative vibe, and that's gonna just come straight back to you. It's love is the way forward. It is the way forward, man. Trust me. It's gonna be an awesome time for the future, even though there's hard times coming. Very hard times coming. It's gonna get worse, but Babylon will always fall, because flip the pentagram. It's just one of the things that you can't flip the pentagram, man. It's like, how you gonna flip the pentagram when love's always gonna be the IRS5, man. It's always the way, that's what they hate. It's like every movie or every story you've ever been told, it's always love that wins, and the mighty warrior is like, rah! And he wins because he's got that, bruv. He fights the fucking evil monster and slays him off, because he knows he's got the special power of white magic. Maybe back, or not even back, I was gonna say maybe back then, white magic would have been a lot more stronger, but it's happening now, even in maybe other lands beyond our firmament, or beyond the ice walls, or possibly it's if you look into terra firma, that's really cool. I think that's what it's called, yeah. But as I always say, big up Eric Dubé, ODD TV, Mind Unveiled, D Murphy 25. Big up Guidance, big up Inspector Veg, Mr. Traumatic, big up Divergent, big up. Oof, don't know, I can't think of any more, but yeah, that's the gang, that's the vibe we're coming with. Truth and knowledge, man. Set the people free. Yeah. So and then when you die, we're looking at dying as a bad thing, and it's like all like, oh, dying, like, but we can die happy. There's a way to die happy and then go into the other realm where you're unfazed by anything that they throw at you. Like you're the blue man just sitting there like Buddha, like unfazed, pure vibes, nothing, and that's, you know, what the low entities hate. Yeah. So if you're living in a way of hating and saying, oh, that's wrong, that's nah, and you know, like always wanting material things and think it's gonna bring you lots of happiness, but in real effect, it's only keeping you in the matrix. It's only furthering you to be more egotistical and not seeing beyond the door of that. Yeah, it's really breaking down the walls that we've been taught our whole lives. This might be a bit too much for some people, I don't know, but whatever, bruv. If you know, like, you might like this, might hate it, whatever, man. You know, I think that's it. Yeah. So it's like eating. Yeah, I was gonna say as well, it's like we're always wanting to please ourselves with certain things. I was maybe gonna make this into another video of its own, but pleasing ourselves, we're always wanting to snack, we're always wanting to kind of please ourselves. I guess that goes along with wanting to be happy and wanting to feel good all the time, but really we have to feel a certain sort of death to become stronger, and through death you will feel life. I know, like, you might be down and you feel real down, like you've never felt down like this before, and but nothing's better than sitting with it and just, you know, doing nothing and put on a movie and just do nothing, bruv, because you don't need to do anything, and just you just go about your life. You just maybe be as depressed as you want, bruv. Be as depressed. Spiritual people might not even tell you this, bruv, because they haven't gone past this door themselves. You know, there's the onion again. It's like they might not have saw this, but be real depressed. Be like a goth. Be like, I'm so dirty, disgusting. I'm like fucking horrible kind of mood, and you'll come up again. Without a doubt, the waves always come again. Without a doubt, man, you will come up again. And I said that. Get to know You will come up again. Jaja's got ya. You will come up again. Yeah, it's the way of things, man. Yeah. Because in that moment, that very moment, you're feeling like there's nothing that will save me right now. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not, fuck that. You remember, like, when you're happy, like, and you're feeling that same feeling, like, nothing can bring me down. This is amazing, like, and then you forget it because it's that switch. There's always a switch, and you can't remember how it was back then when you were feeling super good. But then, like, you can always come back home, man. If you're ever wondering about coming back home, you can always come back home. Definitely, you've still got it. You still got it because you're wondering it and you're thinking it. So, like, you're coming home. Coming home, man. Alright, man. Peace and love. As always, it's your boy Level. Water 6 level, man. Yeah, boy.